Welcome back to another episode. It is the Cruiser walkthrough. There it is. Better start off by saying, anyone that hasn't seen our channel before, we did just sell our Nissan Navara that we travelled around Australia in and bought this beast.
Woo!
Which makes sense. Finished travelling by a V8 LandCruiser. But no, we'll get into all that in the other video why we did all that. But let's show you around what we got and what come with this cruiser that we bought, because there's a fair bit on it already, which is good. It's not a stock vehicle. Yeah, let's go. So I'll start off with, it's a 2011, so obviously it's not new. 2011 twin turbo diesel sort of Land Cruiser, 200 series Land Cruiser. It's the pearl white colour, which we love. We've just come from a black ute, so I'm quite excited to have a white car again, because geez, that thing got scratched and dirty and I just couldn't maintain it while we're travelling, so we're stoked with the colour. I'll start up the front. This all come with the car too. I'm putting nothing on this. ARB bull bar. It's funny though, because I will say I've never been one for the white bull bar look, but I actually love it. So there you go. It grows on you, doesn't it, when you get things that you've never had before. 9-inch spotlights. So I managed to finally figure out that these do work. The two spotties work. Only half the light bar works. That's fine. That's easy change. Come with a 12,000 pound worn winch, which is epic because I would have put a winch on it anyway. Bonnet protector, standard stuff. Another thing I don't usually like on white cars is white aerials, and I actually think it looks good.
It's a biggie, isn't it?
It is big. I'm not real happy with where it sits because it does shake a bit, and it is on the driver's side. So I don't know if I'll change that to a smaller one on Leah's side, because then I don't have to deal with it, or just deal with it. I can put a smaller one here, and then you can get the ones that screw on when you want to make it bigger. We'll see what happens with that. Working our way around, safari snorkel, must have when you're forward driving and you want to do water and for dust and all that kind of stuff. It's just rocking the standard Land Cruiser rims, but they're black, which I'm glad they are, because I think it looks wicked, and it should mean I shouldn't have to change the rims, because I think they look actually pretty cool. Also come with brand new BF Goodrich all-terrain tyres, so that's a bonus because they're a wicked tyre and they're not cheap, so I'm glad that come on the car. We're still rocking the Oricom tyre monitor system in this. I used it on the last car, and it's on the van as well, so I've had no dramas with that, so I'm going to continue using that because it's an awesome bit of gear. We'll work our way down. Oh, we got Freddie. Freddie's coming over. Hello, Freddie.
What have you got?
What have you got?
Oh, well done. All right, go put some more in there.
Oh, good work. Freddie's stoked with that. Another thing it came with a front runner roof rack. So from what I've heard, they're a decent brand, so they're not cheap. So I find that a win. It came with the car. Max-Trax holder is off the last setup. I've just put them on there for this trip because we were going on the beach, so I thought I'd better chuck them up there. Come around to the back. So this was already, which was a bonus, this was already set up for towing, which was good for us. I didn't have to add much. So already had the 12-pin plug. Sorry, it's starting to rain, so we'll keep going. Dedication, you know. Yeah, already said. One thing I did have to change is I had to get one of these. So once I put the van on, yes, we're not fully loaded, and the tow ball weight's not big yet. And I thought the car would go down. It's got airbags. I thought the car would go down a lot more, and it didn't. So I had to buy one of these drop hitches because the van sat up a fair bit. So we've got one of them the other day. Put that on. Don't know if you can see by the camera, but yes, this is a bigger exhaust. It does have an exhaust system and stuff in the motor, which I'll get to when we get around there. This, I didn't say this up. This is the altitude model. From what I understand, it's the GXL, but it's got a few fancier things like leather seats, all that stuff, but I'll show you that inside. This is the good badge. This is V8. First Toyota I've ever owned, so hopefully it's good because I've heard all good things about Toyota. I've actually owned, I've owned 3 Nissans, so I've really jumped the bandwagon here. 3 Nissans and an Amarok, a Volkswagen, so finally got a Toyota. But yeah, so we'll see how it goes. So that's a quick rundown of the outside. Mike, we'll go on the inside of the front. If you want to go on the passenger side, I'll jump on the other side. Alright, so I thought we'd quickly do this because we've already been to the beach and it's only going to get worse. There's some sand around. But as you can see, it is for a, what year are we in? For a 14-year-old car, 13-year-old car.
yeah.
It's in good condition, really good condition. I don't think there's any damage inside, is there?
Not really.
No.
I mean, there's a slight bit of wear and tear
Slight
on the
wear and
chairs,
tear,
but I mean,
it's leather, so you're going to get that.
yeah.
But yeah, so I've run through all the standard stuff. I have added an ultra gauge, which lets me monitor my transmission temperatures, engine temperature. There's a lot of stuff on there actually. I can monitor everything on this thing, but I mainly look for my transmission temperatures, engine coolant temperatures, pan temperatures, all that kind of stuff, just while we're towing and that. So the crazy thing with this car, I know it's a bigger car and the ute was only a small motor, but so when towing or not towing, I don't see the temperatures change, which is just absolutely crazy, because you chuck the van on, you think it would go up like the Navara used to, but yeah, it just proves that obviously the bigger car, that they're made for towing, aren't they? So that was very surprising. But yeah, so I've added that in. That didn't come with the car. Added this little phone holder in. So because like I said on the outside, it was set up for towing, so it already had a red arc tow controller. It's already got a transmission lockup kit. That's just obviously that little button there, lockup kit. Stoked with that because I didn't want to put that in. But yeah, this one being the altitude model actually comes with the cool box, so the fridge in the center console.
Is actually
it's crazy.
So good.
I was talking to another guy at the caravan park. He loves it. He said we only just turned it on yesterday, didn't we?
Yeah.
And realised how cold it gets. So our whole trip we didn't put anything in there, which we pulled over to get drinks. So, but yeah, we didn't realise how cold it would get, and that's freaking mad.
It's great.
We'll be using that. Fridge in there. Everything else is pretty standard. You know, your cup holders are under that. Main fancy feature these all come with is mad ashtrays. Hello, Freddie. So I'll have to check online. I haven't done much research, but I'm sure there's something out there that you can put something in there, because
in the ashtrays, yeah.
None of us smoke, and there's even ashtrays we'll show in the rear
back,
doors.
Yeah.
So I'll find something else. It's got a Kenwood head unit, which works with the reverse camera and has Apple CarPlay, so that's obviously handy. Push button start, which I thought was only a new thing. When I got it on my new ute, it was amazing. But these had these since they come out, I think. I think it's tidy as, and it's so comfy to drive. It does have.
I need your help on this one though.
What was that?
Have a guess what I'm going to say. He really wants sheep skin chairs covers.
No, I just think they're comfy. I've sat on. I can't remember where I sat on them, but they're just so comfy. The sheep will seat covers, so I think we'll end up with them because they're just so good. One thing, it did come with a UHF. It works, but as you can see, it's pretty old. So that I will be replacing that at some point. That's on the mods list, but there'll be a video about what mods I'm going to do with that. Yeah, so that's the front. We can jump in the back quickly, just next row.
Look how roomy it is.
I don't know, can you hear me from over there?
Yeah.
I was going to say one thing, even the kids said when they got in there, they're just like, there's so much room in here.
So much room.
And coming from a dual cab ute, yeah, it's insane, it's huge.
And even having your own aircon in the back and here
this
as
has
well.
Aircon everywhere. You've got your aircon down there, obviously your vent, and then you got all your aircon up here. It's the back seat, massive room, all leather.
Crazy.
Here we go, look, if she shows you the door, there's the fancy ashtray.
Oh yeah, there's another ashtray for you. Oh, it's got lots of rubbish in it. Of course it does, because I have children.
Alright, so we are camping at the moment, so this is pretty full. We do have a rubbish bag. This is an 8-seater, so this comes as an 8-seater, not a 7-seater, it's an 8-seater.
What's that? You want more children?
Yeah, no. That's why these are coming out. They're just folded up at the moment. I know, I'm pretty sure if I rip them out, I do have to get an engineer to do something, which is fine. I'll just get him to do a plate up, because when you take them out, you're not meant to take them out. But I'll rip them out. Don't know what we're going to do on the back here yet. Yeah, so in the future, we'll see what happens. Don't know what's going to happen in here yet. Does have a couple. It's got a. I'll show you under the bonnet after. It does come with dual batteries. These LandCruisers. So they've just put a few little outlets in here with a volt gauge, which is pretty handy. Probably would have had the fridge in here, but it's at Mum's place, so we didn't have time to go grab that. Tailgate as well, though, which is wicked. And there's heaps of room, isn't there? Yeah, there's little compartments.
Nooks.
I'm guessing that's to change your tyre. I haven't even looked in here, right? Yep. Tyre changer, and this one just has some spare. It's like the first time I opened this. There's your spare nuts for your wheels and your winch controller, which I'll play around with later because I haven't even tried that yet. So I have had a Nissan Patrol before, which was a wagon, and yeah, it's just so different going from a ute to this. It's just, I don't know. Just
the
easy.
space is just unreal.
Yeah, you probably have more space in a ute, but we couldn't really capitalise on the space because we couldn't put a lot of weight in the ute.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So that's a run through of that. Let's have a look. Even this, I'll show you as soon as I pop this. Even these things, just having struts. It's the little things, you know, the little things.
It's the little things.
So there's the big V8 motor.
Oh, it even has a dragonfly in there.
Oh, poor dragonfly.
Oh no.
Well, you shouldn't have flown in there. But yeah, so this has a fair bit going on under here. Just Autos have done all the work in this car before I owned it, which is good. Upgraded airbox, because as you know, the 200s can have a problem with their airbox, with dusting and all that stuff. So it's got that. It does have an engine tune, and it's got an exhaust system in it. So this thing sounds wicked. Yeah, dual batteries, like I said. These, I'm pretty sure they come out standard with dual batteries, but this one's got all put in before I got it. It's got a red arc DC-DC charger, solar input there. Upgraded all the headlights. It's just, it had everything done to it. All the wiring's done properly, which I can see. Yeah, the winch, like I said, I'm yet to play around with the winch, but it's got this. I'll have to bolt in, but it's got like a fan for the winch. It's a, you know, I haven't had a fancy winch before. I've only had cheap ones, so I'll have to see how this is because it's a good brand. But yeah, it does have. I've got to play around with everything. It does have a red arc little isolator, so I'm pretty sure that is to isolate the two batteries. So if the fridge does drain that one, it stops this one from getting drained, so you can still start the car, which is a bonus. Because I did have a jump starter kit when we went on a trip and it bloody broke. So I had to get lucky. I was in a town. I got jump starter. So very tidy under here. Intercooler. It's all been. It was refurbished from Just Autos. It was all in the paperwork. So that's pretty much what's going on under here. Probably a few things I'm going to add to it down the line, but yeah, I'll do videos on them and show you that as we go. I will say one thing that we will get, which everyone probably already guessed this, will be a GVM upgrade. So it's got upgraded springs with helper airbags in it already. We weighed the car, and the van isn't loaded much at all, so there's bugger all on the tow ball as well, and we are right on our limit. So we pretty much, I can't put the fridge in even though I want to, draw systems, all that stuff. So we will be getting a post-rego GVM upgrade in the future, just so I'd run through that, because people usually ask, because they don't have much payload, the LandCruiser, and they don't have the rear axle weight, isn't very good. And if I'm going to get that, because if you're a long-term follower, you know I wanted a boat. So GVM upgrade's coming for the boat mainly, because we'll be getting a boat. So, yep, GVM upgrade is coming. We can't fill up one of the tanks in the van because it makes the tow weight, and there's bugger all in the front toolboxes. So we're right on our weights as we are, but it's all right. We're not travelling full time. We're just under. I don't need to load more gear in. We only need to take away what we need. So for our weights, we're good now, but we will be getting the upgrade done. Thought I'd cover that quickly because weights is a big one on these. Yeah, but so I'll GVM upgrade with airbags is what I'll go to. It does have helper airbags with upgraded springs. I think it's still running the Toyota shocks, which couldn't imagine they're going too well after all these years, but it's comfortable on the road, which is very crazy. But yeah, so upgrading all that will come down the line. We did it backwards, didn't we? We got the bigger car after we travelled, but hey, we will be travelling again. So there we go. There's the run through. Obviously there's mods to come. All right, so stay tuned next week. That's going to be our sit down video where we go through why we got a LandCruiser, why we bought the new van, the new Jayco. Answer any questions you might have from both videos, because the van walkthrough ought to be through. Yeah, so drop any questions you have about the caravan, the car, anything you want to know about them, or if you just got general questions of, we're going to go through why we did it. But yeah, we're happy to answer them, and we'll sit down and do a video for you.
Yeah, if you have any questions about actually travelling or what our timeline looks like or whatever it is, if you have any questions about anything, regardless, really, we just want to do a sit down Q&A. We're going to tell you why we chose the car, caravan, and everything. So yeah, drop your questions below and we'll get to them.
And if you have any lightweight storage solutions for the back of a LandCruiser, let me know. There you go.
There you go. All right, well,
Awesome.
we'll see you next week. If you haven't yet, make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you then.
See you guys.
Bye.